And welcome to everyone joining me right here on Zoom on this Shabbat Eve. Welcome to all of you joining us wherever you are connecting. It's good to be together. And we are starting in just a few seconds, so please find your meditation posture. And when you've done that, close your eyes. And in these first few moments, allow awareness to move through the body from your head all the way to your feet and relax and release any place of tension, any place of contraction. And then lastly, as you now place awareness on the sensations of the breath, touching the walls of your nose, see if you can let go and let be with every out breath. Just empty yourself of yourself as a matter of speech, and just allow yourself to be surrendered, completely surrendered to the moment. No place to go, no one to be. We can just clear everything. Clean slate, as we say. Just emptying ourselves from all the definitions, all the attributes that we cling to define ourselves. Just letting go of all of that, all of that. We're just breath. We're just breath. As it comes in, as it goes out. We'll enter into practice with shalom, with peace, harmony, and wholeness, inviting those energies to infuse our meditation, to infuse our heart, to infuse our very being. If you're chanting with me, draw a breath for shalom. As always, after the chant, we allow the body to recover the natural rhythm of its own breath. And we allow the breath to fill completely the space of our consciousness, as if there was no room for anything else. We look at the breath so closely, like with a magnifying glass, and it is so big that it fills our awareness completely. It fills the entire space of our field of awareness. It crowds out anything else. That's how close we are looking at it. That's the magnifying glass we're using. It crowds out the thoughts, it crowds out the sensations, it crowds out the emotions, it crowds out the desires. Like we are breath. And we invite the angels to come and support us in making sure that we keep the magnifying glass right there. Uriel, divine light, divine fire, shines its beaming light onto the breath that it could become ever clearer to us as we look. Beams its light onto the breath. We can see the breath, the subtle experience of the breath so clearly. Uriel kindles the fire of curiosity, that with this magnifying glass and with the light we might really become more and more curious to see, to find the finest grain of breathing, of the breath touching the walls of our nose. We invite Gavriel on our left, divine strength or courage, to help us keep the magnifying glass right there. Not to move it away, not to put it away, to just keep it right there. The breath is so big. Behind us comes to sit Raphael. Its name means divine healing presence. It is the angel of patience, that we might look at the breath through the magnifying glass patiently, that we might explore patiently, that we might be patient with ourselves in our exploration. That if sometimes the breath gets out of focus, and we come back patiently to look through the magnifying glass and refocus. On our right comes to sit Michael, Archangel Michael. Michael means who is like God. Michael is the angel of equanimity. That whenever thoughts, emotions, desires, or other sensations try to infiltrate our practice, we don't react. We don't get involved with any of them. We don't get attached to any of them. We stay. We stay with a magnifying glass looking at the breath. With perfect equanimity, untouched, unmoved, undisturbed by anything else. Just the breath, only the breath, natural breath, only the breath. And these angels speak with us a kavanah, an intention, that through my looking, through my seeing, through my awareing, through my observing, I might recognize awakened awareness now for the greatest good of all. In this moment, we're using the magnifying glass exclusively on the sensations of the breath, touching the walls of the nose, but you can use it in your own practice. Those who have been in meditation retreats with me, to look at every sensation throughout the body as well. And that is the practice you're doing right now. Go for it. Use the magnifying glass, part by part, place by place. And for those of us observing the breath, we can use the magnifying glass in every part of the breath. We can start with the sensations of the breath touching the walls of the nose, of course. Then we can follow the breath as it comes in, as it touches the back of the throat, and look there. And we can continue feeling with our magnifying glass the chest moving up and down with each breath. In fact, it moves the entire thoracic cage, not just expanding in the front, but if you can feel it also expanding in the back, pushing against the chair. If you are like me, meditating with a chair, but if not, you can probably feel pushing against the clothing, expanding and contracting. And we can also feel this breath expanding and contracting the belly as well. Now see if we can feel the entire breath from its entering the nose all the way to the rising and falling of the belly all at once. The back of the throat, the thoracic cage, the belly, the rib cage. I think that's a better word for me. See if we can feel all the sensations as the breath comes in, as the breath goes out. And keep on relaxing. Keep on letting go. Let yourself be surrendered. You are the breath. In the nose, the back of the throat, the rib cage, the belly. Keep on observing, keep on relaxing. Be the breath. And we can put down the magnifying glass. Let the breath become small again. Let everything else crowd it out, as is our usual normal consciousness. We're so preoccupied with the thoughts, with the minds, with the body that most of the time we don't know we're breathing. We're just grateful that it is happening without our knowing. And so as we transition out of this practice, I invite you to actually take a couple of mindful, deeper breaths. And allow the body to stretch if it feels the body wants to do that. And as always, we'll use our breath to bring shalom into the world by chanting for peace, by chanting for wholeness and harmony, and praying that all beings might know that wholeness, might know that harmony, might know that peace in their minds, in their hearts, in their world. Modani. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Moda Ani.
Modani,
Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Have a beautiful sunny day.
Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah.
Shabbat Shalom.